Hey guys, welcome to another video. And in this video, I wanted to do a review for the song Someone Like You by Adele. And so I was kind of taking a trip down memory lane, and I was just kind of listening to some older hits and stuff like that. And so, of course, I stumbled across this song, and I had just forgotten, I guess, how catchy this song was. Because literally, I feel like ever since I heard it again, it's just been stuck in my head. And just from the songwriting to, Adele's voice, it's really just an incredible song. And so I love how in the beginning she says, I heard that you're settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you. Old friend, why are you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light. And so, yeah, this part of the song was just, it was eye-opening because even when she just brings out married and things like that, you're just like, oh, wow. So this wasn't just something where it was a relationship and the person moved on, started dating someone else. It was like this person moved on and then married someone else. So it was like they completely just moved on. And so it leaves Adele just feeling like she literally was just left in the dust, I guess. Because of course, I feel like, getting married to someone versus just kind of dating someone, it's two completely different things, two totally different levels of commitment, two different stages in a relationship. And I'd assume depending on how long it was between them breaking up and this new person getting married, that could also hurt as well. Maybe if it was super quick, then it goes to show you that maybe there was some cheating or whatever going on during that relationship. And so, and when she says it ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light. And so this is where it seems like this person is kind of, completely moved on, and maybe he, has changed his number or whatever, but to the point where she just feels like he's completely cut off contact from her. And then the second part of the song, when she says, I hate to turn up out of the blue, uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I had hoped you'd see my face and that you'd be reminded that for me, it isn't over. And so here, I think this is about the equivalent. I think now, of course, with social media, it's different because if you're in a relationship with someone and things end or whatever, even if that person blocks you or something, if you have mutual friends, there's always some way for you to be able to check on them or, I guess, creep on them or whatever the case may be. But here it seems like she's saying in person. So maybe she knew where he lived, and maybe just like from time to time she'll drive by his place to kind of see if she'll get a glimpse into what he's up to. And so then, of course, the chorus goes, never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you, too. Don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said, sometimes it lasts in love, but sometimes it hurts instead. And so, yeah, the chorus, I think, just with the piano and everything, it just hits so different. The way that she's able to just belt out that chorus is incredible. And so, and she says, I just love how she says, don't forget me, I beg. And she kind of hits the falsetto and she says, I beg in the song. And then even when she starts it and she says, never mind, I'll find someone like you. And so I love how, she has that, because in the previous part of the song, she talks about turning up out of the blue and kind of driving by this person's house potentially to see what they're doing, and being so caught up in what they have going on that eventually she just kind of says, never mind, forget it. Like, I'll just move on and find someone else. And so it's almost like that part of the song where she's kind of forcing herself to get that sense of closure that she hadn't gotten before during the song. And so this was another one of those songs where the imagery was just it was incredible how it was just painted, you know, how the song was written, because as I was listening to the song, that's what I could imagine. I could literally imagine her driving up to her ex's house or driving past her ex's house, and just kind of checking to see like, oh, is he home now? And, you know, if she knew what time he got off work, just kind of driving by to see, you know, what he was up to, and, you know, when he'd be home and things like that. And then she says, you know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in a summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days. And so I think that that's very true, you know, when she talks about how it feels like yesterday that things were going so well for them in their relationship and sparks were flying and all of that. And it's just crazy how, you know, you can feel like just yesterday things were so great, but then today all of a sudden, you know, things are in shambles, and all of a sudden this relationship that had so much promise is suddenly over. And then she says, you know, we were born and raised in a summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days. And so here, that part could also mean to me that maybe they were like childhood friends or something, and they started off as friends, but then all of a sudden things started to progress, and then they ended up dating. And so the fact that it was so unexpected for them to date in the first place, but yet to have such this incredible relationship, is what, you know, she's referring to. And she says, bound by the surprise of our glory days. And then, you know, she says, nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets and mistakes their memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet this would taste? And so I think that part of the line is super true, or the part of the song is true, because regrets and mistakes, when they happen in relationships, I think one of the most important things, you know, if a relationship ends or whatever, I feel like sometimes there's things for both people to learn, things that they can learn and take to new relationships. So that way in the new relationships, they don't end up making the same mistakes that caused their previous relationship to end. And so that's why I think she's saying it's bittersweet, because she may have made some mistakes and those things, but she's learning from them all, you know, at the same time, knowing that, you know, even though I'm learning from these mistakes, it seems like this person is completely moved on. And so I may never be able to fix them and get back together with that specific person, but she can fix them for the future. And so I think that's why she's saying it's bittersweet, because she's still going to become a better person and learn from it. But at the same time, she may not be able to ever get back with that person that she was with in the first place. And so, yeah, you guys, that pretty much sums up my thoughts on Someone Like You by Adele. It was just an incredible song, and I'm looking forward to going through and listening to more of like her older songs, because I saw a snippet on YouTube pop up, I think it was like a couple days ago, and I haven't watched the video or anything yet, and I can't even remember what it was called, but I'm curious to see if maybe she has an album on the horizon, or, you know, maybe a new single on the horizon. So regardless, I'm super excited, and yeah, I'm very grateful that I went through and listened to this track again. So, you know, you guys should let me know what you guys think about the song in the comments below. And also, if you guys liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And also tap on the notification bell, because it helps my channel out a ton. And also it allows YouTube to let you know every time I post a new video. And so, yeah, you guys, that does it for this one. And I'll talk to you guys in the next review.